Hello, good morning. So let's see how this works. I'm just trying to see how the camera works. And yesterday we had some things going on with my Facebook and I'm still not able to use it. If anybody knows what line in means, let me know. And we're gonna get started in a minute. So get your stuff and we'll get started. So good morning. Today's class is about feeling grounded. You can read that in the comments, and getting a sense of our space as we're connected to the earth. So I think that's a really important quality, because sometimes we try to connect to higher dimensions, which is wonderful, but sometimes we really need to connect to the energy of the earth. And there's a lot of elements that are in the earth that have to do with keeping us grounded, right? So I've been watching some different things lately, and we actually have chakras that are below. You know, we always have higher chakras. Well, we also have them from the feet and below. So feeling grounded in any foundational poses that we do is pretty important. So I'm going to get started. Some of you know I've had a problem with Facebook. If there's anybody out there that can help me, give me a ring or text me or message me or something, and I would appreciate it. I've reached out to Facebook 5 times, but I don't expect an answer from them. I just don't understand what line in means when I'm recording something. So that's all. Not tech savvy. Good at painting and good at yoga, but I need some help with my tech. So I'm looking for a tech person to give me a hand. So anyway, we're going to get started. And today's practice is, I gave it a title, and the title is Feel a Strong Connection to the Earth. And the next video that I'll be doing is connecting to the heart and higher realms. Okay, so I feel that in both of these practices, that it's really important for us to get a sense of moving from the center out. Okay, so let's get started this morning. So come to a comfortable seated position and have the eyes closed and your awareness within. And just feel very grounded through your seat. Shoulders are back and down. And just feel the sit bones connecting into the earth. Breathing into your abdomen, rib cage, upper chest. And exhaling, upper chest, rib cage, abdomen contract, tuck the navel center towards the spine. And feel your knees relax and feel a sense of the earth enveloping you. Even if you're sitting on the second floor, energetically, it's for the root chakras, the lower 3. And when I work with the upper part of the body, I always include the solar plexus again, because I feel that's our center and that's how I feel. So listen to the breath. You're going to be using your 3-part breath, breathing abdomen, rib cage, and upper chest. And exhaling in reverse, upper chest, rib cage, abdomen contract, tuck the navel center towards your spine. Feel a lightness in your shoulders. Feel the crown of the head lengthening. And feel your knees drop and relax. Tuck the navel center back towards the spine at the end of all your exhalations. Nice full deep breaths. At the end of your next full exhale, you're going to slowly circle the hips. So we're going to move nice and slowly. Shoulders are back and down. And feel the knees pressing down. Feel your connection to the earth. And circle the opposite direction, nice and slowly. And stay with your breath as you move. Feel the expansion of the lungs as you inhale, the expansion of the body as you inhale. And as you exhale, feel the contraction. Let's turn the circle in the opposite direction this morning now. Nice full deep breaths. Opening through the heart. Shoulders are back and down. Keep pressing the knees. Work from your core to keep pressing those knees down. Good, and come on to center. So we're going to just start to roll the shoulders up, back, and down a few times. And really feel the navel center contract gently on your exhale, so you're really connecting to the core. And up, forward, and down a few times. Good, and come on to center. Drop your left hand, reach all the way over to the left. Nice deep breaths, open the heart, reaching and lengthening. And push away at the palm, don't collapse. Press that right knee down, keep breathing and reaching. And now we're gonna work with a gentle flow of a movement, but keep the sit bones grounded. We're gonna inhale, exhale, turn, take both hands to the left. Inhale up. Exhale, turn, take both hands to the left. Stay with this for a few rounds, inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you turn. Keep pressing the right knee down to the floor. If you need to put your knee on a block, put it on a block. Nice deep breaths. You're pushing away at the palm, breathing fully and deeply. Breathing. And come on up, drop the right hand, reach all the way over to the right with your left arm. Nice deep breaths, opening the heart. Keep lifting out of the rib cage, pressing the knees down, lengthening up. Don't collapse down and avoid lifting your shoulder. You want to drop the shoulder. And your hands are right next to your hips. Breathe. And again, we're going to inhale. Exhale, turn. Inhale up, open, exhale, gentle turn. Stay with your breath. Breathe fully and deeply. Feel the presence of your palms on the floor. Feel the sit bones on the ground, on your blanket or your pillow, whatever you're sitting on. Nice deep breaths. And come on up to center. So from here, we're going to just circle the shoulders back and down again. And we're going to stretch both legs out. And we're going to press the heels into the mat, press the palms into the mat. So you really want to feel like you are connecting to the earth, pressing the sit bones down, pressing the heels down, and you're going to begin to inhale as you point, exhale, flex and spread the toes, tuck the tummy, inhale, exhale, inhale, point, exhale, flex. Continue at your own comfortable pace. Nice full deep breaths, opening the heart. Breathing fully and deeply. Keep the heart lifted, shoulders are back and down. Good, and come to center. Now with your right leg, you're going to exhale, bring it back. Inhale, lengthen. Keep the left foot flexed. Exhale, bring it back, sit up tall. Inhale, lengthen. So you're going to feel this gentle strengthening in your right hip flexor. Breathe, nice full deep breath, stay grounded. Feel the presence of your heel, your right heel gently on the mat as it slides back and forth, and feel the presence of the left heel pressing down. Left sit bone is pressing down, nice deep breaths. And release, left leg back, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale, continue at your own pace. Nice full deep breaths. Opening through the heart. Breathing fully and deeply. Continuing at your own comfortable pace. So start to get a sense of really sitting deep into your sit bones. Good, and release. So now gently we're going to sit up. We're going to walk the sit bones back, feet are still flexed, and we're going to draw the shoulders back. Again, if you need to sit up on a pillow, sit up on it. And we're going to exhale into a forward bend. Nice full deep breaths. Breathing fully and deeply. Opening the heart, shoulders are back and down. And with your next inhale, lengthen, exhale, forward, hinge a little deeper. And inhale, come on up, bring the soles of your feet together. And we're going to sit and we're going to butterfly up and down. So really feel yourself using your muscles, not your joints. So you really want to feel connected to the muscles of the outer hips. Really connect to your breath, stay connected to your breathing. Good, and now we're going to sit up tall. Now, only draw your heels in as far as you're comfortable, right? You don't want to overdo it because you could strain your lower back. And as I say in all my videos, do only what's comfortable, listen to your body, and only go to your comfortable space of stretch or strain. Exhale, forward hinge, nice deep breaths. And we're going to stay here and breathe. So feel as if you're lengthening your spine and pressing the sit bones down. Feel the connection to your core. Feel your tailbone move towards the floor, your root chakra. Breathing fully and deeply. And inhale slowly, come on up. You're going to stretch out your right leg. Take a nice turn to the left. Really flex your right heel. Press your left knee down. Nice full deep breaths. And inhale, come on through center. And we're going to switch sides. Stretch the left leg out. Gentle turn to the left. Press the right knee down. So you're using the energy of your core and your muscles to really feel connecting that right knee towards the earth and the back of the left leg as well. So nice deep breaths. Keep pressing down, sitting tall. And inhale, come on through center. Stretch both legs out, hands under your knees, shoulders back, forward hinge. Nice deep breaths, opening the heart center. And inhale, come on up. So we're going to work with feeling the connection towards the core today. And I'm going to move my speakers. I have little speakers. So we're going to get connected to the core. So let me adjust the camera a little. There we go. There we go. Okay. So You're gonna come onto your backs, okay? And we're gonna do a pelvic tilt. So we're gonna just have our hands rest on our thighs, or you can have the hands with the palms facing upward alongside of you and shoulders pressing back. And we're going to inhale, tilt the pelvis so the tailbone goes towards the floor and the belly button goes towards the ceiling as we inhale. And then we're going to exhale. We're going to press down the sacrum, tuck the tummy, draw the shoulders into the mat, and you're pressing through your feet. You really have to press through the feet to feel the connection to your core. So it's going to be inhale, tilt the body. You're going to create a little more of a lumbar arch, a little more exaggerated, but your inner thighs are hugging, your feet are connected. And then you're going to exhale, press the sacrum, flatten the spine. And you don't want to lift your tailbone up. You want to press it down and connect to your core. So let's do this for a few rounds. Inhaling, exhaling. Try not to let your body walk back. You want to stay in the same place. Because as you press the sacrum, you're just pressing it down. You're not pushing back with your feet. You're using your core. So if you're using your feet, you're going to feel the body move. Okay? So be mindful of that. Inhaling, exhaling. Nice full deep breaths. Feel the body fill on the inhalation. Feel the hips connected to the earth. Feel the feet connected. Feel the shoulders, the tops of the shoulders connected. And as you exhale, the whole spine, the sacrum, your sacrum is flat. You're not tilting your tailbone up. You're pressing the sacrum flat so the tailbone moves towards your heels. Inhaling, exhaling. Nice full deep breaths. Make sure you're following your breath. Notice any thoughts that arise. We're releasing any stuck energy in the first 3 chakras during the practice we're doing today. So notice any awarenesses come up. I'm doing something on chakra color consciousness, and I suggest during one of my practices that people actually have a pen and paper next to them, so right after the practice they can write down any thoughts that came up, maybe thoughts you were surprised that came up for you. So come to center. You're going to keep your sacrum flat, and you're going to take hold of the right knee, flex the right foot, and draw the knee towards you, but press the sacrum down. So you're really engaging your left hip flexor, and let's do the same with the right. If you feel like you're doing this, you just lost the whole connection to the sacrum. So you want to press the sacrum down with your core, flex your feet, and rock side to side. Nice deep breaths. And rocking is very, very therapeutic. Feel how this movement is controlled by your core. You know, it's not just moving and you can strain your lower back. Your lower core, lower belly, is strong, and that's protecting the lower back. You're using these hip flexors. So nice deep breaths. Come back to center, drop the feet to the floor, turning the palms up. We're going to do some rolling bridge poses. Now, if you have any kind of a hiatal hernia or uncontrolled high blood pressure, you don't want to lift your heart above your head. So that's a contraindication. So I would just rest here in this pose. This is the preparatory pose for Setu Bandhasana, which is the bridge pose. So press through the soles of the feet, and you're going to use all 4 corners of your feet. You're not just going to press to the outer edges. Use the inner edge as well as the outer edge. So breathing, heels are close to the buttocks. Press through the 4 corners and inhale, lift. Nice full deep breaths. Keep lifting the hips. Weight is on the shoulders, not on your head. See, I can lift my head because the weight's on my shoulders. And breathe. Now we're going to work this as a flowing dynamic movement. We're going to exhale. As we exhale, we're going to press the upper back down, the middle back down, and the lower back, pressing the sacrum down last, tucking the tummy. As we inhale, we feel like there's a string on the tailbone. Inhale, lifting lower, middle, upper back. And exhaling, lowering upper, middle, and lower back. So we're going in reverse. Continue at your own pace. You're undulating your spine. If you'd like, we're going to bring the elbows in a 90-degree angle, pressing into the upper arms as we continue this movement. That's your choice. But palms are either up or in this position to work external rotation. Inhaling, lifting. Exhale, rolling down slowly. Using your core. My core is what's helping to place down my spine. And as I lift up, my legs are assisting me. Feeling the strength through the power of your legs. Feel a stretch through the hamstring, the thighs. Nice full deep breaths. Keep pressing the shoulders back as you roll the upper spine into the floor. It's going to help to open the sternum. Breathing fully and deeply. Feel the connection of the soles of the feet to the earth and deep into the earth. Feel like your feet are moving into Mother Earth. Breathing. You're pushing away at the floor. And come on to center. Again, keep your sacrum grounded. Take one knee and the other. Again, avoid doing this, where you flatten the spine. You should keep a natural lumbar curve as you flex your ankles and rock side to side. Nice deep breaths. And come to center. Bring your arms out. You're going to make your feet wide. Lift your hips up and shift them to the left. Feet are flexed. Drop both knees to the right. Nice deep breaths. You can look out at your left thumb. Breathing. I'm going to press through the front of my left hip. Nice deep breaths. Feel a nice stretch through the front of the left thigh. And inhale, come on through center. I lift my hips. I center my body again. And then I lift the hips, taking them to the right. Flex the feet. Drop both knees to the left. And again, I'm going to press out through the front of my right thigh. Breathing fully and deeply. Opening, feet are flexed. Why? Because it protects your knees. And you would be looking to your right. I'm looking at you so I can talk to you. Nice full deep breaths. And inhale, come on through center. So from here, we're going to take the soles of the feet together and let the knees drop wide. Put blocks under your knees if you'd like. You can let your hands rest on the inner thighs and breathe deep. Now this practice today was about feeling a connection to the earth. Feel the back part of your body. What's connected to the earth? Does it feel even on the left as well as the right? Do you feel the same amount of weight in the hips, in the shoulder blades, or in the arms? Notice what you feel. Breathe fully and deeply and allow the inner thighs to relax. Again, if you want to put blocks under your knees, you may. We're going to stay here and breathe. Connecting to what you feel in the earth. Do only what's comfortable and always come out of any pose before I give the signal for your own comfort and well-being. Bring both knees up, soles of the feet are flat. And we're going to take the hips up again. Feet are hip distance now. So feet are hip distance. I'm going to angle this way a little. Feet are hip distance. I'm gonna lift my hips, take them to the right. My feet go over, and I'm gonna take my right knee over my left, flex both feet, and drop both knees to the left. Breathing. Now keep the right shoulder blade planted, so you're really working the right shoulder blade into the mat as you're taking the knees to the left. If you'd like to take your left hand here, you may, and make sure you're trying to take that right hip back a little. So you're getting a nice stretch through your IT band. Nice deep breaths. So I'm going to take my right hand to draw my right hip back a little. Breathing. Squeeze your inner thighs. It will help you activate your adductor muscles. And slowly come on up. Let's center the body again. And then we're going to shift the hips to the left. I took my feet over a little. And I'm going to cross my left knee over my right, flex both feet. And I'm going to draw the hips to the right, taking hold of the right thigh with the left thigh with my right hand. Breathe deep. You can take this left hip back a little. Press the left shoulder blade down into the mat. Breathe fully and deeply. Squeeze your thighs as you work the twist. Knees are going right. Shoulder blade is connecting to the left. Nice big stretch. Still tucking the tummy with your exhales. And inhale, come on through center. Bring the soles of the feet together once again. Center your body if you haven't already. And let the knees drop out. And the feet touch. Shoulders back. Breathe fully and deeply. And we're going to bring both knees up. And we're going to roll to our right. I'm going to go to the left so you can all see me. And come on up to seated. So from here, we're going to do some standing postures. But before we do, I'd like to do some cat and cow. I don't feel my classes are complete without them. I love doing cat and cow. So hands in line with the shoulders, but I'm going to draw my shoulders back now. And we're going to exhale, lift lower, middle, and upper back. Inhale, drop the abdomen, rib cage, upper chest. Now, the focus today is on a connection to the Divine Mother Earth. Really feel your palms pressing, feel the energy of the earth. You don't have to be right on the ground to feel the earth energy. The palms have chakras in them, the feet have chakras in them. They move beyond this physical body. So breathing, make sure your palms are spread wide. Nice deep breaths, move slowly. Shoulders are back and down. And again, you're working through the tops of the feet, pressing them. Inner thighs hug. Breathing fully and deeply. Tucking the navel center with each exhalation. Breathe. Stay with your breath. Feel the connection of the tops of the feet and the palms. Feel the lightness through the core. Shoulders back at the top of every inhale. And they spread at the bottom of every exhale. So your shoulder blades spread. And look how far away from my ears my arms are. From here, come on to center. And we're going to bring the forearms down. We're bringing our heart towards the earth. So forearms are on the floor. Make sure your knees are under your hips. I got to move my knees back a little. And we're going to work with cat and cow. Really press into the earth energy. Press into your mat. You're going to exhale as you round. Inhale, gaze up, shoulders back. Nice full deep breaths. Keep hugging that block, working the inner thigh energy, your adductor muscles, which are helping you connect to the core. Make sure you're trying to press your shins down in the tops of the feet. Take the shoulders back at the top of the exhale. Don't hunch forward. You want them back so you're using the energy of your arms. Feel the core moving your body. So you want to feel that the core muscles are helping to move the body and come on to center. So from here, we're going to walk the hands back, come on to all fours. And if you'd like to do a downward dog, this is where we're going to do it. If you just want to come on up to standing, by all means, just do that. Press to downward dog and walk the dog. Nice full deep breaths. So I'm still walking the dog. If you're standing already, come into Tadasana, mountain pose. And now I'm going to walk my feet forward gently. And I'm going to slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. And now we'll come to our standing poses, which are going to help us ground even more. So, let's see. Go. So the Zoom angle is a little different than my Facebook, so I'm just going to be getting used to this for a while. So bear with me. I know you all are, so thank you. It's about the practice. We want to stay centered and grounded. So from here, I'm going to actually turn this mat around now. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So palms to the heart. Ground through the soles of the feet. So we're going to really start connect to the soles of the feet. And keep the palms in the heart center. As you can see, my feet are hip distance. And there we go. And I'm going to come up on my toes and rock on my heels. Notice as I rock on my heels, I lift the balls of my feet. Now, if you're unable to do that, just see if you can lift your toes, okay? That's also going to help strengthen your ankle muscles, right? We're working with the feet, the earth, foundation. So inhale up. Make sure your feet don't roll out. You want to be on the balls of the feet. And you might feel them roll over the balls of the feet. I broke my right toe, big right toe a couple of years ago. And I broke my ring finger on your pinky. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, so I really have to stay connected to making sure I keep the energy flowing in the feet. Breathing, inhaling up, exhale, rocking. Exhale. Keep going at your own pace. Now, if you feel that you need to use a wall as you do this, do that. But make sure you don't rock forward into your knees. You want to really stay up on the toes. Feel your glutes engage. Nice deep breaths. Good. And release. It's kind of like wearing high heels without the heels. So from here, we're going to reach both arms out. Inhale. Lock your thumbs. Exhale, hinge to your right. Inhale through center. Exhale, hinge to the left. Continue at your own comfortable pace, but really feel the connection of the feet into the earth. Feel the strength of your legs. Nice, full, deep breaths. Good, and come on to center. Release the arms. Thumbs to the sacrum. Today we're going to take the feet about as wide as your mat. And you're going to bend the knees slightly if you need to. And we're going to pull the sit bones back, forward hinge. Nice deep breaths. Breathing fully and deeply. And you're going to take your hands to your shins or just place them below the knees. And we're going to straighten the arms and inhale, straighten the upper body. Lengthen forward using your core. Exhale, release down. Really feel the release. Use your breath. Inhale. Use your legs too. Push through the feet. Exhale, release down. Continue at your own comfortable pace. And the legs are wider than your hips, yes. And exhale, release down. Take the right hand outside the left leg, sweep the left arm up. Now come up out of the pose a little. Really use your legs, press through the feet, feel the stretch through your hamstrings. Exhale, release. Take the left arm to the right ankle or the right leg, reach the right arm up, gaze up. Breathe it. Keep the hips square. Slightly bend your knees if that feels good for you. And exhale, release. Hands to the hips, thumbs to the sacrum. Inhale, come on all the way up. And bring your feet hip distance. You're going to step the right foot forward, left foot back. Warrior one. Nice deep breaths. Breathing fully and deeply. Feel a real connection to the earth. Spread the soles of the feet. Breathing fully and deeply. Keep the left leg straight. One thing I like about teaching on Zoom is that my right is my right and my left is my left. Facebook was always confusing me, so maybe this is a good thing. Take the right arm all the way behind you, reaching down and around for your right hip, left hip, sorry. Breathing, keep that left leg straight, nice deep breaths. And inhale, come on all the way up. Take your hands to your hips and the thumbs to the sacrum. So you're going to straighten the front leg and forward hinge. Just come down about a third of the way. Nice deep breaths. Keep drawing the hips back. Anchor that left heel, everybody. Anchor your left heel. Front leg is straight but not locked. You want to feel the muscles engaged around the inner and outer thigh. Breathe. Bend the front knee. Come on up. Warrior one. Take some deep breaths. We're really connecting to the feet. We're going to come back to this warrior one again. Breathe. Really extend through the left heel. Nice deep breaths. Breathing fully and deeply. Now I'm going to use a block for this just to demonstrate. I'm going to put a block out in front of my foot. And I'm going to straighten the front leg, forward hinge. So the block is going to be, here's my foot. The block's going to be right in front of my foot. And I'm going to take that left foot up behind me, flex through the heel. Going to draw my shoulders back. Now, if you can't lift your back leg and you don't want to, or you have the block here, you can just try to balance on your right leg. Find the strength through the four corners of that right leg. That's what you're trying to find. Breathing, nice deep breaths. Then we're going to bend the right knee slightly and then push through the right heel, straightening the leg, feeling the strength through the glute. Breathe. I'm actually going to use the floor. It's easier for me. Breathing, nice deep breaths. Feel your weight pushing through the heel, straightening, feel the muscles engage. And step the left foot back. Come back to your warrior one. And step your feet hip distance, palms to your heart, and close your eyes and breathe. So feel the strength, feel how your right leg, the standing leg, feels right now. Does it feel long and strong? Good. So we're going to take the left foot forward, right foot back, warrior one. Nice deep breaths. Opening through the heart. We're going to stay in this posture. Keep reaching through the back leg. Feel the stretch through the front of the right hip. Breathing fully and deeply. And only go to where you're comfortable, okay? Only go to where you're comfortable. Breathe, really extend the arms, ground, spread the soles of your feet. I always like this analogy. Feel like it's warm chocolate and it's just, your feet are melting outward. Breathe, feel the toes spread. the heels spread. Exhale, slowly turn to the left. Look over your left shoulder. Nice deep breaths. Breathing fully and deeply. Come on back through center. We're going to straighten the front leg. We're going to take the thumbs to the sacrum first, and we're going to come down about a third of the way. Nice deep breaths. Really reach through your right heel. So I've got my right leg back, and I'm really reaching through my back right leg. Nice deep breaths. Hips are square. Bend the front knee. Back up to warrior one. Nice deep breaths. Good. And we're going to take that block in front of the left leg. I switched where I put the twist before. But we're going to take both hands down alongside the left leg. You can use a block in front of you like I indicated before. Stand this way. And if you can, raise the right leg up and bend the left knee. And then push through the heel to straighten the leg. Feel like you're pushing into the earth. So you're going to exhale as you come down. Inhale as you straighten the leg, reach through the back heel. Keep flexing through the right heel, pushing the heel away. Feel the strength in your inner left thigh. Nice deep breaths. Oh, let's do two more. Breathing. Feel how strong your legs are, feel your muscles, especially the left inner thigh. And take the right foot to meet the left this time. Sweep the arms out, come on all the way up. And palms to the heart. Close the eyes and watch your breath. So really feeling that connection to the earth. Feeling how your feet are really connected to the earth. So we're doing some, we're doing our basic poses, which are the warrior one, and we're doing a version of third warrior, which was where we had the leg out and our body was parallel to the floor, if that was possible for you. If it's not, only do what's comfortable. So from here, we're going to do a little bit of chair pose. Now, I always feel chair pose, a lot of people draw their knees forward. I see this a lot. We want to take the hips back. So let me use this little prop that I have. Hello. So I have this little chair, my little stool, which I was sitting on to do my video. And you want to feel like you're going to go sit into a chair. I'm not actually going to sit on it, but you're going to push through the heels, reach the arms up, and again, your feet are hip distance. Reach both arms up and sit into it like you're going to go sit on that seat. Now, if your knees were forward, you'd never make the chair, right? So sit deep into the sit bones. Lift your toes if you'd like, nice deep breaths. And lift your heart. You don't want to collapse forward. I see a lot of students do this. You want to look up and be eye level, nice deep breaths. If you feel weight in your knees, that means your hips are too far forward. You want to pull your sit bones back a little. So I like to lift my toes. I feel like there's an imaginary block between my thighs, hugging my thighs. Some people do it like this. I feel that this locks the hips, the knees, and the ankles, and the muscles are not getting strong. The joints are what's working. So that's why I always use feet hip distance. Yes, I know you're still in the pose. So come on up. Thumbs to the sacrum. Bend the knees, forward hinge, hinge at the hips. Take the left hand outside the right leg, reach the right arm up. Nice deep breaths. So you're feeling your hip flexors, sit bones are still back. Exhale, release. Take the right hand outside the left leg, sweep the left arm up, nice deep breaths. And release. Sweep the arms out. Come on all the way up. Bring your palms to your heart. Close your eyes and watch your breath. So a little bit more balance. You know, upper body, when we do upper body, that has to do with balance also. But when we're balancing, the legs are really a large part of your balance for most people. You know, for most people that can be two-legged. I mean, there's other kinds of folks out there. But for two-legged folks, we're going to put all the weight into our right leg. And you're going to just start to feel the strength in the right leg. Now, avoid locking the right knee. Okay, so the right leg is straight. I'm going to lift the left knee and bring it into my hands. Breathe. And I don't want to round the body. I want to be upright. Nice, full, deep breaths. Breathe fully and deeply. Now, if you'd like to, you can take hold behind the left thigh and straighten the left leg. Breathe. Breathe fully and deeply. Press down into that right leg. Use that right leg for strength and power, and release. Good. We're going to do the left leg. We're going to ground down into the left foot. Don't forget about the inner edge of the foot when you're practicing, okay? And you're going to take the right knee up. Find your balance. Now, before I continue, I should have already said, if you want to lean against a wall, you can lean against the wall. It's totally up to you. So, but I wouldn't lean towards the wall. I would put my back to a wall. So that's what I would really do. Okay, so use a wall if you need to. Left leg is the standing leg. And find the strength through the left leg. And then if you'd like to, stretch the heel out. Breathing. And you don't want to lean back. You want to be upright as you raise the leg. Nice deep breaths. And release. Separate your feet a little wider than your hips and circle those hips. Circle the opposite direction. And come to center. So what we're going to do next, we're going to lay down on our abdomen. Come down onto your knees. Let me adjust the camera. There we go. So we're going to come down onto the abdomen. Hi there. And we're going to do some cobra pose. So get yourself settled. I'm just going to turn my mat around. That seems to be what works best for this new platform of Zoom. I mean, it's not new, but this is the only one I'll be using from now on. Let's move this chair so it doesn't fall on my head. Okay. Oh, there we go. So we're going to be on our abdomen. And first, you know, we're connecting to the earth. So the earth is not just about your feet. It's about your whole energy body. Let's see if I can switch this around. There we go. Good. So we're on our forearms, tops of the feet to the floor, press down into the forearms, and watch my shoulders. Draw your shoulders back, extend through the legs. My legs are active. I feel like I'm walking my feet back towards the edge of the mat and beyond. So nice full breaths, breathe. Feel the pubic bone, right? So this is still the lower body, your pubic bone. You're connecting that to the earth. We're going to take a few full deep breaths here, but really don't allow the shoulders to do this. Draw the shoulders back, press down into the forearms, and lengthen the front body. Breathe. Keep extending the legs back. Keep reaching energy. Feel like you're taking your legs out of your hips, I've heard other teachers say, feel like you're drawing your hips, your leg into your hip bone. I choose my awareness because I feel it creates length through the muscles that attach the legs to the torso. So that's your psoas muscle. Breathe, and other muscles, but for now it's the psoas. And come on down, bring the hands one on top of the other, forehead to your hands, and breathe. Take some full deep breaths. Still feel your pubic bone connected to the earth. Now, if your lower back is bothering you, avoid the pose or come out of it before I give the signal, but make sure you're pressing the pubic bone down. Do you see the difference when it's just my belly falling through? Here, I'm using energy through the back body to lengthen. So from here, you're going to bring your palms under your shoulders, forehead to the floor. Keep the pubic bone and the tops of the feet anchored. As you inhale, extend out the forehead, nose, and chin. Exhale. And with your next inhale, raise your head, neck, and chest. You're using your upper back muscles. There's no weight on your palms. They're on the floor, but you're not pushing into them. You're using the strength of the upper back muscles, so breathe deeply. Keep anchoring the pubic bone and lengthening your legs. Breathe. Feel the pubic bone connected to the earth energy. Feel the legs pressing down, connecting to the earth energy. With your next inhale, raise a little higher, not using my hands, and then exhale down. Extend the chin. Roll under the nose and forehead and turn the cheek to one side and breathe. Let your toes come in and let the heels drop out. It releases your hips. So breathe fully and deeply. See if your ear goes to the floor. If not, please do not force. Do only what's comfortable. And very gently, you're going to rotate and turn the head to the opposite side. Please move slowly. Don't move so fast. The neck is a very delicate area of the body, and you want it to move slowly with awareness. Feel your heart connected to the earth energy as you're in this prone position. And slowly push yourself up. And you're going to roll onto your backs. And we're going to revisit, yes, we're going to revisit the bridge pose with a little extra awareness in certain movements, some variations. So we're going to have the palms to the thighs. And first we're going to go back to the pelvic tilt. I want you to notice if it feels different. Really connect to the soles of your feet. And I think somebody's asking, can we have a block between our thighs? If you'd like to, where are my blocks? So if you'd like to, for pelvic tilts in the future, and when you're doing them at home, you can have a block between your thighs. But please make sure you're pressing your feet down. That's just as important, that you're working the feet and inner thighs together. I can't think of a fancy word, but together's working. So lie on your back. I'm going to demonstrate with the block between my thighs. Turning the palms up and inhaling, lifting. Exhale, rolling down. Keep hugging the block, pressing the feet. Remember, you're curling the spine, letting the waist press into the mat before your sacrum, and then the sacrum flattens. So continue at your own pace. Lifting up as high as you can. See if you can get the weight on the tops of the shoulders, and then curling the upper spine. Make sure you're pressing your shoulders back. Middle spine. Feel how you're starting to use your core as you hug the block, press the feet. Nice full deep breaths. And come to center. So one more thing we're going to do, and I think this is kind of fun. If you have a block, you can keep the block there. And if you don't, if you want to go get one, get one. And if you don't want to use one, you don't have to. But my hips are going to be, my sacrum's pressed into the floor. I'm going to raise both legs up, and I'm not going to overarch my back. I want to keep my back neutral. So I'm going to actually lift the block. And this is going to work my core. So my feet are 90 degrees, parallel to the floor. My knees are 90 degrees. I don't want to overarch my back like this. I could drive a truck under here right now. I want to press my sacrum down. So we're going to do a gentle pelvic tilt with the knees lifted. So you're going to inhale, arch the back. It's a bigger arch than normal. Exhale, press the sacrum with just the natural lumbar curve. Inhale, exhale, keep squeezing the block. Feet are flexed. If you want to keep your hands here to see what's going on, you can do that. Feel the movement coming from your hips. Feel the sacrum tilting forward and then pressing back into the earth. And make sure you feel the same weight on both sides of your sacrum. Feel the same strength in your muscles. And release the feet. Feet are on the floor and back to a regular pelvic tilt for a moment. Breathing, feel the core working. Feel the tummy tucking back with your exhales. Inhale, relaxes them. Exhale, tucks. Good, come on to center. We're going to take the arms out again. We're going to walk the feet and the hips to the left. Feet are hip distance. And drop both knees right. Breathe. If you want, you can take your right foot to your left knee. And I'm pressing out through the front of my left hip, but I'm anchoring my left shoulder blade back. Breathe. Stay there and breathe. You're on the side of your left foot. The sole of the left foot is facing out that way. It's not on the floor. Breathe. Release the right foot. Come on back through center. Shift the hips to the right a little. Feet are hip distance this time still. Take both knees to the left. Feet are flexed. See how my right foot, the foot faces out. I've seen people do this in class. I can't even do it. They keep their foot flat and they bring their knee. That brings, do you see how the foot goes out of alignment? So you want the foot in its natural alignment. Take the left foot to the right knee and press through the front of the hip. See, I'm getting a long line of energy from the knee to the hip. Breathe. Stay connected to your breath. And release the left foot, come through center, adjust your body back to center. And we're gonna let the feet drop out. Let the knees drop out, the feet touch. And if you want to, you can put a block under your knee. So it gets that sense of really relaxing. I'm gonna use this pillow since it's right here from my other side. And close your eyes and breathe. Feel your hips relax. Feel the inner thighs soften. And everybody right from here, just slowly straighten out your right leg. Move from your hip flexor not from your right knee, straightening out the right leg. And when that's relaxed, straighten out the left leg. You're going to turn your palms up for Shavasana and get yourselves very, very comfortable. Nice full deep breaths. So take some full deep breaths with some long exhales. Ha, as you go into Shavasana. So get nice and comfortable. And now let your breath go. Let your breath relax. Start to slow it down. Nice full deep breaths. I'm sorry, not full deep breaths. Relaxing breaths, letting your breath go. Feel the body melt into the earth. Notice what parts of your body are connected to the mat. Feel the weight of them on the mat. Feel them get heavier and heavier as you relax. And allow the legs to relax more and more completely. Allow the arms to surrender and relax completely. Feel the weight of your body from the buttocks, hips, pelvis, all the way up to the top of the head. Feel the weight of the torso and the head just sink into the mat beneath you. And feel how relaxed the body has become. Be aware of the breath of a very relaxed body as the limbs get heavier, arms and legs. As the body begins to surrender and let go of physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual aspects that need to just be gone, let them go. You don't need to analyze them, just let them go. Feel all the internal organs relax and move towards the earth energy. Your body is part of the 5 elements: earth, water, fire, air, and ether. So connect to your collective consciousness of the earth. It's like when you're walking in nature, you feel so good and so one with all that is. That's because you are part of one, all that is. And watch the breath slow and slow even more. And the body surrenders and surrenders even more. As you notice how quiet your breath has become, notice that peacefulness within. That is your true nature. That's your universal connection to the earth, to the air, to the fire, the water, and the ether. Because you're not your physical body. You're not your mental body. You're eternal, cosmic, galactic energy. Your love energy. Because in the end, love is all that matters. Slowly and quietly, deepen your breath. Gently move your fingers, toes, arms, and legs. Give yourself a big stretch or a big hug, whatever feels good. And when you're ready, give yourself a hug. You can bend the knees, rock side to side, and roll onto your right side this morning or this evening, whenever you're watching this, or this afternoon. And from the right side, take a moment to feel the earth beneath you, to feel the energy of the earth that feeds us. And gently use 2 hands to come to seated for a closing chant this morning. We'll chant for world peace, for our inner peace, for our world around us, and again for world peace. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om. I wish all of you peace and love, good health, lots of happiness, lots of fun, and lots of creativity. It's been a very creative time for me, more so than usual. If you have any questions or requests, please leave them in the comments. This is going to be on YouTube. If you have, if you'd like to do any kind of a private Zoom, I can do private Zoom where I can see you, you can see me, and all my information will be at the bottom. My name is NITYA Martino, and I'm very honored to have you allow me to be in your space today to help teach you these practices. So it's an honor to be here. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all soon. So leave comments, share with your friends. Most of you know me that my classes are pretty gentle, but they're very significant and powerful in the process that I use. So have a wonderful day, everybody. And I'm gonna have to put my glasses on so I can see myself stop recording this. Good. Bye.